When Master Lee is talking to the king, he not only confessed to him that he is a soul changer, but also confessed to him other very interesting things. Now, have you ever wondered why Master Lee didn't say that Mu-Deok is actually a soul shifter? Have you ever wondered why he has taught Jang-wook several things without being his official teacher? That's why today I'm going to talk about. Master Lee is preparing Jang-wook and Naksu for a future reign. But first, remember to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell so that you will be among the first to see our content. Master Lee said, if the ice stone is revealed to the world, a major conflict will arise. Someone seems to be making soul ejectors again. The ice stone has gone out into the world. The king asked whose hands the ice stone is in, and Master Lee said it is probably in the hands of those who sent Naksu here, and turned a Sungrim mage into a soul shifter. Master Lee commented, the return of the ice stone also implies the return of a great man like Master Seo Jae-young, who was born with the energy of the king's star. However, he did not become a king. The king asked, are you saying that there is another person born with the energy of the king's star? Master Lee replied, even if there is, the light he emits will be weak, and the energy of the 7 stars surrounding him will not yet show itself. A power strong enough to defy the laws of nature and bring chaos to the world has returned once again. Therefore, someone strong enough to stop him should also appear, so that the world can maintain balance. Let's remember that Master Lee has incredible wisdom, and although he may look young because of his body change, he is still an old man with a lot of experience. Master Lee quickly recognized that Mu-Deok was a soul shifter, and little by little he suspected that Naksu might be in that soul. Master Lee taught Jang-wook how to fish the goldfish so that he could get to the Chizu. Master Lee told Hyo-yeon to give Jang-wook the sword of the killer Naksu. And he said he is the only one who can keep the sword. Hyo said he doesn't understand why he treats him with affection if he is not his student, nor does he practice chastity. In general, Master Lee has had a very special treatment with Jang-wook and with Mu-Deok, where Naksu's soul dwells. Now, he told the king that the ice stone is exposed to the world, and that was a very dangerous thing. And he mentioned, a power strong enough to defy the laws of nature and bring chaos to the world has returned once again. Therefore, someone strong enough to stop him should also appear. That way, the world will be able to maintain balance. In other words, it is as if Master Lee knows that chaos is coming soon that may be caused by Shaman Choi and Jin-Mu. So because of that, another person must appear to be able to prevent that, and the right person would be Jang-wook, since he was born with the energy of the king's star and is destined to rule, and also has a great ability to develop powers. Now, Naksu would be the right one to rule with Jang-wook, because thanks to her Jang-wook has been able to motivate himself to practice his powers and abilities, and Master Lee knows that although Naksu is known as an assassin, in reality she was deceived and did many bad things because she was tricked. We could also say that Master Lee talked about that person who would come to stop the chaos and would also bring balance to the world. Of course, this is for the matter of good and evil, but if we talk about balance, we can talk about yin and yang. Let's remember that Jang-wook gave Mu-Deok a blue jade stone and he kept a red one. That gift was a symbolism of friendship, loyalty, and love. But those stones can represent the yin and yang, which many people know as good and evil, or simply two opposing forces that complement each other and represent duality. I think it is a good way to represent the relationship of Jang-wook with Mu-Deok, who is Naksu. We can interpret that Jang-wook represents the good and Naksu the evil, or simply they are opposite forces. However, both complement each other very well. This type of dualism would be perfect for a reign, and Master Lee must know it. Now when we talk about Jang-wook and Naksu could reign to defeat Jin-Mu and Shaman Choi and maybe others that come across, we must wonder what will happen with Mu-Deok, that is, what will happen with Boyun. Well, it is believed that in the last chapter Naksu gets free from Mu-Deok's body and manages to return to her original body. Although Naksu's body was supposedly burned, If she has the ashes saved, they could create the body again with the help of the ice stone, and Booyeon herself, who has incredible powers, could make the body return. Another idea is to think that the body was never burned. Many say that in reality Naksu's body was never burned but remains in storage. Now, understanding this, Naksu could get her body back and Booyeon could also remain in her body freely because Naksu would be gone. But many say that the second season will concentrate on Naksu's story and not Mu-Deok's. What could be true is that Jang-wook and Naksu will have their own reign according to this theory, and maybe Booyeon could be with them helping them to defeat evil, or maybe unfortunately she had to sacrifice herself for Naksu, and the end of the series will be that Mu-Deok, who is Booyeon, dies, but of course it is just a speculation and a very sad one. But the point of this theory about Master Lee is that being a master of so many years and so wise, maybe he knows what can happen in the future, and that's why he is preparing Jang-wook. We know that in the whole series Master Lee has a very special treatment towards Jang-wook and also towards Mu-Deok, because not saying that Mu-Deok is a soul shifter and giving Jang-wook the sword of Naksu, that makes us think that Master Lee knows that they can do incredible things in the future and that at the end of all he trusts them. What do you think about this theory? Leave your comment here. If you like this video, like and share it with your friends.